All right, BJ from Game Gumbo. I've got my guest here, Jay Cormier. Jay, you got another game I am interested in. I heard some talk about this on the Punchboard Media Slack channel. Let me see if I can get a picture of it. It's a little slow, but let's see if that works. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
BJ from Game Gumbo. I got my guest, Jay Cormier, here. And Jay, you designed a game called Complexcity. Am I saying it right?
Sure, exactly right. Yeah, with Sen Fung Lim, Bamboozle Brothers duo right there.
What is this game about? A lot of people on the Slack channel for Punchboard Media were talking about this when it was first announced.
Well, first, I just have to say how lucky I am of a designer that I have 2 games coming out in a row, both featuring art by Kwanchai Moriya. Am I the luckiest guy in the world for this? This is And how different of a style. Like every game he does, it's like totally different style. Left turn. Like what? And then you see his like Catacombs art, and you're like, that's the same person who did
Cryptid.
Mountain King. It's amazing.
Cryptid is him too.
And Cryptid, like just amazing. So like look at that cover. I think that's just beautiful and funny and like interesting. Like it's such a cute and awesome but very interesting cover. I love it. So with this game, what we were trying to do is we were trying to solve kind of 2 problems with the tile laying games, because I love tile laying games. I think that's my favorite kind of style and mechanic, and which is why I think Akrotiri is my favorite game I've designed with Sen. And so what we were trying to solve was the fact that either in tile laying games, there's a lot of analysis paralysis and a lot of waiting, because you can't do anything when it's not your turn, because the board is going to change so much by the time it's your turn again. So even if you have your tile in hand, you got to wait till the board changes, and by the time it's your turn again, then I can place a tile down. But I have to analyze the situation. That's an issue with tile laying games. The other issue with tile laying games, if they go the other route, where everyone's building their own kind of area with tiles, then you get a little bit of multiplayer solitaire. And so those are 2 challenges we were trying to address with this game, and I think we did it.
So we're talking tile building, we're talking city building, right?
It's tile and cities. Yes, you're building like the alien cities. And as you build them, if you can kind of enclose them with the transport tubes kind of connections, like roads, if you will, if you can enclose them, then you get to dub or name or I don't know, dedicate that area as one type of complex based on any of the colors of the buildings that are in that complex. And by doing that, you get a special power. By doing that, you get more of this, more of that.
How do you say it? Is it Complexcity or Complexcity?
I think Complexcity. It's a city of complexes, and then of course there's a little play on the word, the fact that it's complexity.
I couldn't find a lot of pictures yet. And so what's the timeline for this game coming out?
Early April in Kickstarter.
Ooh,
we're almost there. Yeah, it's happening.
Okay. So we should be seeing that pretty soon. And I can't tell from the cover, who is the publisher on that?
Big Kid Games.
I know the name.
Yeah. They just had that one big game. Oh, what's it called? Okimara? What's it called? Onimara? I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember. Marshall
says, hey, I'm looking for a fun city builder. And, that is a very popular category. And I still think we're waiting for the perfect one. So I'm going to check out Complexcity.
I think the best thing, thank you. I think the best thing about this is the fact that it plays so fast. You can play in 45 minutes with 4 players, but it's satisfying, and you care about what everyone's doing. You always care about what everyone's doing.
Not cooperative. It's competitive, though.
It is competitive, yeah. But you care in the sense that that's why. I mean, you are working on your own city, but you 100% have to pay attention to your neighbors.
Is there any player interaction?
Yes and no. There's no like take that, because it didn't fit. We had it for a while, actually, up until like a few months ago even, and we had to get rid of it because it was just kind of rubbing people the wrong way. But there is interaction in the sense that your vote, based on one of the actions you can do, you can vote on one of the ambassadors, and that's what's going to score at the end of this round. And so you're trying to hedge your bets and figure out which one's going to be the scoring option, giving you the scoring points this round.
How does it look from a player count standpoint? What are y'all projecting?
I think it's 2 to 4. I think they're going to make 5 a stretch goal, because we have to add a lot more components to get up to 5. Like we need a lot more tiles and whatnot just to get up that much.
Is it one of those 1 hour wonder type games you can finish
45 minutes? Totally. It feels really fast. Like you play a lot of tiles in that 45 minutes.
I love those style games. Quadropolis I liked, but maybe not as much as everybody else. I'd like to see what you've done with this Complexcity. It sounds something right up my alley. City building, tile building. I like what I'm hearing.